Welcome to the Photography News Show, where I sum up for you what happened in the photography industry in the past 7 days. Coming up today, we have the release of the Panasonic GH5 Mark II, new budget-friendly lenses from 7Artisan, the highest resolution picture of an atom, and much more. Also, in this episode, I'll announce the winner of the $500 carbon fiber tripod, and I will launch a new giveaway where you can win a lot of stuff. A photography trolley, a photography backpack, a carbon fiber tripod, a geared head, and a cleaning kit. Just watch the whole video to find out how to win all this. So, let's begin! Hey fellow photographer, it's Alessandro Carpentiero, travel photographer from Italy, and I want to welcome you to episode number 3 of the Photography News Show. This is a weekly series, so please consider subscribing not to miss any episode. So, let's see what's new in the photography industry. Camera news. Panasonic has announced the GH5 Mark II, a Micro Four Thirds camera primarily focused on video making, and it's an evolution of the GH5, which was launched back in 2017. There have been improvements in pretty much every aspect. The sensor now has an anti-reflecting coating. Autofocus performances have been improved. There's a new processor, a high-res viewfinder, and enhanced video specs. The GH5 Mark II can in fact record 4K at 60p in 10-bit 420, and it has pretty good image stabilization, up to 6.5 stops. It can stream via cable or wireless, and it can be easily used as a webcam. You can pre-order it for less than $1,700, and it can be a great choice if you want to start to get serious with video making without breaking the bank. And well, this week's camera news is all from Panasonic. In fact, they also have announced that they're working on the GH6, which will be launched by the end of the year, and it will feature a new high-end Micro Four Thirds sensor, together with a new image processor to boost performance. The GH6 will be capable of shooting 422 10-bit 4K footage up to 60 frames per second, but also 4K at 120p and 5.7K at 60p. Long story short, it will be pretty darn good. Lens news. This week we have some interesting additions to the lens world. Sirui has invested heavily in the anamorphic lens market, and this week it has announced its new 75mm f1.8 anamorphic lens with a multiplication factor of 1.33. It's an awesome addition to their anamorphic lenses lineup, as 75mm is a perfect focal length for portraits and tighter shots. The retail price will be $899, but if you back up the Indiegogo campaign, you will get 25% off. And shipping will start in June already. Oh, and by the way, do you know that I'm a Sirui Global Ambassador? Well, I hope they will send me this lens to try out. The other new lens come from another Chinese manufacturer, 7Artisan, who has made a name for itself in the market with super wide aperture lenses. This week, they have announced 3 new lenses with a Nikon Z mount, and are pretty cheap. The new lenses are the 10mm f2.8 fisheye, which will come at $270, the 55mm f1.4 at $130, and the 60mm f2.8 macro at $180. These are fully manual lenses and are very cheap, so they can be great to try out and experiment with different photography genres. Lastly, Panasonic has announced that they're working on a new lens, the Leica DG 25-50mm f1.7, which is an equivalent of 50-100mm. It will be an awesome choice for Panasonic video shooters, as it will perfectly pair with the 10-25mm f1.7. Bag news. Moment is a company known for its phone accessories, but this week they have launched what seems to be the lightest backpack for adventure-oriented photographers. It's called the Stroll Mountain Light Backpack, as it was designed in collaboration with photographer and filmmaker Alex Stroll. It weighs 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds, and it has a whopping capacity of 45 liters. It comes at $199, but actually it doesn't have a camera compartment. There is a quick back panel access where you can place your internal camera unit, also known as ICU, or get the $60 accessory. In general, I think this is a great bag to explore the mountains and take with you a camera with a couple of lenses. While if you need to bring with you very big lenses or a lot of gear, then I would recommend something like the Backlight 36 liters backpack from Mindshift Gear. As usual, you can find in the description all the links to the products I'm referring to. Storage news. Western Digital has announced a new lineup of products, the SanDisk Professional, designed for content creators that need premium storage solutions. There's a new ProCinema CF Express card, Pro Reader devices to quickly download all your files from different cards, a Pro Dock 4-bay reader docking station, and a range of portable SSD drives. All these products should arrive in a few weeks, and in the meantime, you can take a look at the existing rugged products, such as the G-Drive Mobile SSD, which is awesome for working on the go. I use it all the time with my laptop or to save log footage directly from my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. Pictures of the week. In this segment, I featured the most interesting pictures I've seen on the web. Last week, I showed you some NASA images taken from outer space, while this week we're going on a much smaller level. But I mean very much smaller. In fact, researchers at Cornell University were able to capture the highest resolution picture of atoms. Just to give you an idea, this is zoomed in 100 million times. Talking about zoomed in, art director Christopher Dormoy captured this beautiful series of pictures of ice crystals. He was not exploring the North Pole, but he simply opened up his freezer and decided to get creative. To capture such pictures, of course, you need a macro lens. And in this case, he used the Laowa 24mm f14 2x macro probe, which is a very particular lens that allows you to have a crazy zoom factor while maintaining a good depth of field. If you want to experiment with this kind of photography, the lens is available in different mounts and it comes at $1,500. Weird news. The imaging world can be at times weird. This week, we have a photo of cheese that led to the arrest of a high-profile drug dealer. In fact, police were able to analyze the fingerprints visible in the shot where he's holding a block of cheese, and he was later sentenced to 13 years and 6 months of prison. I guess he'll go diary-free from now on. Rumors. This week, we have some rumors from the three main camera manufacturers, Sony, Canon, and Nikon. Rumors from Sony Alpha Rumors report that the Sony A7 Mark IV is under development and should be released around September. Also, a new Sony lens seems to be under development, specifically the 28 to 75mm f2.8 should be launched in the upcoming months, and it will compete directly against the Sigma 28 to 70 and the Tamron 28 to 75. We also have a couple of pictures of the upcoming Canon EOS R3, and it looks like it will cost $6,000, which is $500 cheaper than its main competitor, the Sony Alpha 1. While the last rumor comes from Nikon, which is reportedly working on a new APS-C camera with a design inspired by the Nikon FE10, and it should compete with Olympus and Fujifilm cameras that have been offering that old-school look for quite some time. I really hope you have enjoyed this episode of the Photography News Show. What's the news that you like the most? Just let me know in the comments below. Oh, and before I forget, let's talk about the giveaways. First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you that joined and spread the word about it. I really appreciate it. So, it's time for the big announcement. The winner of the May 2021 giveaway of the Photography News Show is Debbie Mader. Here's a screenshot confirmation to show that the winner was picked automatically by the system I'm using. Congrats on winning the $500 carbon fiber tripod. I'm sure you'll love it and it will be very useful to take amazing images. Just reply to the email you have received from me and I'll have the tripod sent to you right away. And for all of you who didn't win, don't worry, I'm happy to announce a new giveaway. This time, the winner will win 5 awesome prizes: a photography trolley and a photography backpack, both from Ragart, a carbon fiber tripod with a ball head, plus a 3-way pen tilt head from Oben, and a cleaning kit from Sensei. If you want to win all this, just click the link in the description and enter the giveaway. It will run from today until June 27th, and it's open just to US residents. So, good luck! And if you've liked this video, please give it a big thumb up and make sure to share it with your photography friends. I would really appreciate it. And if you need any help with your photography, remember that I'm always here to help. Just DM me on Instagram at Alessandro_Carpentiero or send me an email to support@alessandrocarpentiero.com and I'll get right back to you. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you in the next one.